It is a Saturday morning. Temperatures are dropping down, kind of chilly. Our whole goal is to clean one of the other lofts today. You see everybody, some of them are like, just kind of in a droopy, cold look. They're just waking up, and still a lot of birds are going through molt. Kind of the reason why I put the plastic thing on the top of the drinker, because birds like to sit on the top of that. The good thing about these drinkers is that they're pointed on the top. They're not actually a drinker, they're meant to put grit and other stuff, but I make it a small drinker for them to drink. But there's some young birds, young Indian fantail over there that flew. Some of the breeder Indian fantails. Throw some feed on the ground too for them to eat. Everybody's just wakey. That's one thing they do. Look, all those things are planted on the side. Even though I throw them enough green stuff for them to eat, they still go in there and try to pick on those green leaves from those plants. Something they enjoy. Everybody's going through pretty good molt. Need to give them some peanuts. One thing about when it started getting cold, birds are not that active. They just want to eat, drink, go to a corner and just sit there. Actually there were 3 young mookies over there from this year, all almonds. You can look at that blue reversing cockbird over there. Look at his head. He's molting real bad. So I cleaned this loft. I took the video last week and showed you guys I cleaned the loft, and let's take a look what it looks like. Look at that. It's feathers everywhere. They're molting real hard. Still got a few babies left over here. That's a baby. Open lace ball head over there. 2 black mookie babies over there. 2 roller babies over there. There were 2 roller babies over on the top, but they were ready. They jumped down. They're on the ground now. There are a few pairs that I actually forgot to break them up there. They're the only one left, that yellow reversing baby on there. But other than that, there are 2 roller babies. And she might have a baby in there. Yeah. That'll be the last of that. I'll be breaking that pair up. And these 2 rollers just had 2 babies in there too. So that'll be pretty much breeding. And you can look at this monkey, like he's I believe he's a cock, but he's moving pretty bad. Here we go. 3 young birds over here. There's an almond mookie, another almond mookie over there. Brown bar mookie over there. There's a pure white roller over there. Blue bar mookie. There's a black roller over there with white flights. That one, that looks like a Rossetti yellow, is going to be a D-Roy. This guy is going to be really, this is a nice bird. Nice almond. He's split for brown. So I'm hoping I pair him with that brown. Create some brown almonds. Look at this. Reversing cocktail, look, his head is all molten. Even this mookie's head, look at his head and his neck, he's molting too. But when it warms up a little bit in the afternoon and they get more active. Look at the ducks. The ducks were flying and they thought it might be a hawk. Hawk. That's another sign too. Like winter is here. Hawks are coming real every day, real bad. Young ballhead roller from this year. This is one of my favorite birds I raised this year. She has the indigo ballhead, and she carries ball. She's sort of a ballless ballhead clockbird and an indigo bar hen. So I'll be mating her to a ballless. Yeah, it is a hen. You know, apparently she kind of made it to a brown ballless cocktail. Look, even though I throw enough green stuff in there for it to eat, they just like the challenge to go over there, pick on all those leaves from my veggies, which is okay. Anyway, the garden's almost done. Here's the Andalusian ballhead. She's molting too. Let's try if I could get close to this bird over here. See that one? That is there's a choice chance of one. The blue choice chance of one bird right over there. You can also see on the tail tips the choice chancel. In the other loft I have one that is a dilute version of that bird. I think I did a video a long time ago, but they were young birds. Now they're adults, so the colors look way better. Matter of fact, you know, that is the bird right over there in the other loft. She's not looking that pretty on this morning, as you can see. There you go, that's the dilute choice chancel one right over there. There's a crest, there's a nice crested saddle horn that I raised. Young reversing over there, yellow. Another crested saddle that I raised this year. Good morning, everybody. Just not in the mood. Some are in the mood, the others are just relaxing. My whole goal, that's another, look, there's a beautiful homer that I raised this year. Right over there. Butterfly, flies over there. Beautiful blue bar homer over there too. That is I didn't raise that bird. I actually bought the bird. It's a bird that flew 400 miles. He didn't win anything, but he got the racing blood in there. So I just bought that bird to introduce to my other colors, maybe Andalusians and all, because I have some Andalusians in here. They're like Trenton based, so, and black. So thought about mixing up a little bit. The indigo right over there, young indigo, and opal over there. But yeah, this guy over here, actually that's a dilute frost chancel, to be honest. There is another one that is a Dilute toy stencil. But this, I believe that is a toy stencil, and that's a cockbird too. I was hoping it would be a hen, but apparently it's a cockbird. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It acts like a cockbird, but let's see. We got some young almond over there. Gonna be a nice one. Here's the nest mate to the other, the indigo bar. There's an indigo check over here, or T-pattern indigo. I hope that is a hen too, because I think I raised a lot of cockbirds this year, so I could use some hens. Look at how they go in there, pull that. It's interesting. So it is one of those things, like, I mean, on my off days I have a lot of stuff to do, but like I was just standing over here for almost 30 minutes and I thought about doing this video because I can just stand over here and look at birds forever. So really fun to just pay attention, watch these guys. So think of enjoying them before winter hits, because once the winter hits, you're all dressed up in your jacket and all this stuff, and then, you know, after some time, I'm not a cold person. I want to jump back inside the house. That is a good opal lace that I raised this year. This one coming over here. Not a perfect bald head because you can see some colored feathers on the tail, but it's not that bad. Some people have asked me about birds and all. I would have birds towards the end of October. I just need to sex a lot of these birds, so they will be available. That's a nice ballas brown over there that are raised. A crested brown homer over here. Sort of the crested saddle and the regular crested. The nice black that I raised last year, Indian Pantail. Yeah, you can see all the tails are coming back. I trimmed the tails. There's a hen, black hen over there. She got a nice Louis Goose shine on her. And a young saddle, Indian Pantail saddle that I raised this year. I didn't go too crazy to raise that many birds this year. It's just with the whole pandemic and all. But this is okay, look at that bird and that bird. In the last video, they were in the nest. Now they jumped out of the nest and they're on their own. Both are, one is a bald head. They both carry ballas. They're out of a Ashford cockbird and a ballas, brown ballas hen. Another better view of that opal lace. This ball is the silver ballas. I don't have much luck with silvers. Sort of a silver ballas and a brown ballas. I think it's a silver ballas. It looks almost like a silver, but I lose a lot of silver, so hopefully it stays alive. And most of you guys, I think, I've said this many times in my video, don't try to baby my birds too much. It's like it's the survival of the fittest in here. So I do my, like, worming, uh, vaccinating my birds, giving them food, treats, peanuts, grit, all those stuff. I don't do nothing crazy like people doing apple cider vinegar in their water. I don't do anything like that. I just give them regular water. Only thing I do is, like, when I worm them, I give probiotics and vitamins in the water for the next few days after I worm them. But other than that, I don't do no garlic in the water or apple cider or anything like that. No, just regular tap water. But mainly, it's just the survival of the fittest in my loft. That's a nice brown bottleless roller cockbird. Black Froston's a young bird from this year. But that's matter of fact, actually I take it back. This is those babies are from that. That is a pair over there, right there. The blue and that Ashford over there. Those are the two babies over there. So they're out of an Ashford hen and a blue ballless cockbird. Young Mookie from this year, you can see right on his face, she's molting. He or she's molting. The young Waller from this year. Let's see how this buddy's doing. Oh, still squeaking, squeaky. Black and blue reversing. I would say these black reversing are my favorite. I didn't raise that many blacks this year. I raised a few yellows and reds and blues. My goal next year is to raise some blacks. That's my favorite color. Now, I like all the colors, but in the reversing, I think I'm more. If I have to just keep one color, that would be the blacks. For a while, I was really crazy about the blues because nobody had blues, and I got blues. And once you keep them, I think blacks, reds, yellows, and blues. I would say blacks would be my favorite, and then I'll go with reds as the next one. Young roller from this year. You can see the garden. You can see all the okra plants standing real tall. So this bird is a homozygous Andalusian, right over there. There's that Homer says that I bought for somebody. It's from a racing club. I believe it's either it's 300 or 400 miles that he has flown. This is all our young birds. I raised a whole bunch of cockbirds. But anyhow, my plan today is to clean that loft over there and take it from there. I have other stuff to do too. Gotta work tomorrow, so only one day left to do some stuff. So look, that is the bird I was looking for right over there. You see that bird over there? That is a Duluth toy stencil right over there. This guy right over there coming for the blue toast. I one day try to, put these two birds in a cage and do a discussion about it. But I guess I can keep on going because I see one bird and I want to capture that. There you go. The perfect example is that young full sense of black from this year. I think that's a hen. Nice bird. I always pay attention to my birds. Like, you see like birds sitting like that, you think it's sick. No, it ain't sick. It's just molting. The morning is a little bit chilly, so you just pay attention to that, and you call the bird to make sure it doesn't lose any weight and all. So yeah, molting is a nice blue reversing hen. There you go. Now you think they were sitting like they're droopy, but you just move them, they become active. But I guess that's a wrap for today. Everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend.